Hello and welcome. So in this video I'll just be going through the building process of the urban xMod variant, and I'll also have another one for the adventure variant, but let's focus on the urban variant for this video. So let's start out by scrolling through the timeline here. Let's go to about there. So here I brought in my main container with the rails here, and I have the left base wall. And now let's keep going over here. Okay, so here I've made my first wall here, and you can see I have the hexagonal pattern here. I really like that pattern. I felt like it was more of an urban type pattern. And I've made some planter boxes here that you can put some plants or anything you want to maybe have outside. So that's the main feature of this wall here, and let's keep going. So yeah, nothing much there. We have another container here. So I decided to make a little offset here. I felt like it just gave like a better sort of build here. So maybe like you could have a patio up front here next to your front door. So let's keep going. Here we have another container. Let's keep going over here, the last container. And here I've started copying over my walls. Let's keep going. Another wall. And there I've completed all the planter box walls. So there I've made my window wall. So later on I'd go on to move this whole pattern here a little bit to the right, because the center was the center part of the container was going to be the bathroom. I didn't really have a floor plan in mind at this point, but I did know I wanted to make these walls, so I just kind of went for it and made these walls. So let's keep going here. So let's move to over here. So yep, I'm just copying over the the other walls. Okay, so then we get to the other side here. Go a bit further. So this is going to be the balcony wall, but in this case on the bottom floor I didn't make it a balcony since you're on the ground floor, so I just made it a sliding glass door. You can have maybe some extra space in the back. So let's keep going, and I decided to create the balcony here first, but I'm not going to use it. You'll see here in a bit. Yep, and then we just make the new one here. Keep going. There we have our new wall. And there we have it finished. So notice I have these glass railings. I just felt that that was a bit more suited for like an urban type, new, modern building. Just felt nice. So here I'm going to start creating the hydroponic filtering system for the rain collection here. So this took a while. We have to make a lot of tangent planes and stuff like that to get the angles of the pipe here correct. So keep going, and here I made a three-way for the water, and there you go. Just continue outwards, and there I finished the main pipe here. You'll see in a second how I'll add the little shoots that come out for the actual plants. And again, I made sure that the whole pipe was just a straight line down through the center of the building, so I could mirror this to the other side, and they would match up perfectly. So that's part of the modular system here. And there I start adding the little shoots. So let's keep going here, and then I'll use a rectangular pattern. You can actually use the extrusion here as a direction, so that's a little tip right there. And then we can keep going over here. So all these deleting actions are just deleting the connecting pipe right here. You can see there. So let me see here. So that little face right there, I just deleted those so the plants actually fit in and the roots can go in. So let's keep going. And there I started to copy over to the other walls. You can see here, just copying over. It's another copy. And I made sure to paste these all as new, so you can see here, you can, let me copy this, and I'll just paste here. So you can paste and paste new. Make sure to paste new if you're ever gonna do something like this, because if you wanna edit, say, just this one, you can edit this one without having it to edit the original thing you copied. So that's just another tip there. And we can keep going here. So again, just deleting the faces there. Oh, whoops. Control Z. Okay, so let's actually go back a little bit. Right about there. A little bit more. Okay, so here you can see the process of actually building up this roof assembly. So the roof here, the rain collection, would actually be made out of the sidewalls here of the containers. So that's one way to recycle that material that we've cut off from the original containers. And then I'll go on to actually frame it in some 2x4s and then create the gutter system here. So let's just keep going. And there we have the gutter. I made sure to have the gutter at an angle here, so you can see all the water is going to go to the center point. So if you're going to make something like that, make sure to have these angles so the water just flows like that. And then let me keep going here, and then I'll connect it to the whole drainage system. So then we can keep going. And there we go. So that's the xMod urban variant. So now let's move on to the adventure variant.